you gave us some ideas of what to think about when we first awaken. Do you have any suggestions of what to do with our minds on going to sleep?
Well, actually, before you go to bed, you've heard us use the word prepave, and what prepave means is think about a future event now. So if, when you are putting yourself in bed at night, you are anticipating waking up tomorrow and feeling better, you send energy in advance, you prepare that future event so that you wake up into a different energy than if you had not done that. And so, but what happens sometimes when you get into your bed and you begin to offer thought is that you get stimulated and then you don't sleep. And so, in the afternoon, before you go to bed, we would prepave that when we go to bed, we will be rested, we will be restful, we will be mellow, we will be easy, we will be contented, we will be anticipating. In other words, the more nows you can anticipate a happy next moment, then the more prepared the next moment is. And then in the next moment, you prepare the next moment. Some say, but Abraham, that isn't being in my now. And we say, yes, it is. It's being positive in my now and affecting my future experience in my now.
Okay, let me make it clear. Is there any preference between whether I would lay in the bed just before I fall asleep and think about the things, my goals, the things that I want, envision those, or would I be better off to just calm my mind to a no thought, or would I be better off to find some place of just imagine things that makes me feel good, whether it's whatever things that make me feel good?
Well, we would say do some of all of that and then you choose. In other words, if you lay in your bed and you think about your goals, you're probably going to get right out of bed. You're probably going to get stimulated. You're kind of going to want to get up and draw and scheme and plan. You're going to wake Esther up and say, listen to what I've been thinking about. What do you think about this? And so if you're laying in your bed for the purpose of creating, then do that. If you're laying in your bed for the purpose of going to sleep, we would suggest that you, if your intent is to sleep, if your intent is to get a good night's sleep, that you lay there and think of things that you appreciate and feel the contentment of your life and bask in the deliciousness of the moment and focus on your breathing and feel the comfort of the bed beneath you. In other words...
Well, what's my best payoff? My thought is, what's my best payoff if I'm going to spend this night asleep? What can I be doing in my sleep that'll be the most value to my day?
Well, it would depend on who you are and what the condition of your experience is. In other words, if... in truth, none of you ever need to work too hard at projecting thought because you have enough desire within you to keep yourselves busy for 20 or 30 lifetimes. So if you could just chill out and bask and get in this comfortable place of allowing, all the good that you would ever want would flow into your experience. However, you're creators who really, really want to flow the energy. So in time, with all this good stuff flowing, it is our expectation that you would then want to be more deliberate, have a greater hand, a greater creative hand in the way the well-being comes to you. In other words, it's nice to have well-being come, but isn't it even more fun to decide exactly how you want the well-being to come and then to watch it come? Don't you like the creative control of your experience? And so for most people, we would say, if you were speaking as the voice of physical humans, and your question is, what should I do? Should I think more about what I want? Should I make more plans and goals? Should I make more decisions? Or should I relax and be calm? We would say most of you need first to relax and be calm so that you can connect with source energy. Because until you connect with source energy, you can't be very creative. So the first order of business is connect to source. The second order of business is flow the source towards something and use it to create. And all of you vacillate back and forth. You've heard us say that, and that's the deliciousness. We talked about that yesterday. As you vacillate between contentment and passion, it's a very nice mix. We see you. You lay on the beach. You bask in the deliciousness of the moment, but you can't stay there very long. In other words, as you are seeking relaxation, what happens is, as you get into your energy, the thoughts, the desires that you've launched before this moment then start summoning through your clear open vortex, you see. And so then the energy really starts flowing and amazing things happen. And people come to your seminars and you create newsletters and you write books and you buy property and you build buildings and your tongue hangs out and then you yearn to lay on the beach. And then you lay on the beach. But you can't lay there long, because as soon as you open your vortex and the energy flows through, it has to have an outlet to go to, and besides that, you've already predefined all of those places for it to go. So you've heard us say, you don't have to keep telling us over and over and over and over again what you want. We all, meaning the universal forces, heard you the first time. Once you identify it, it's done. Then all you have to do is relax and allow it to flow. Now, that's what we would speak to mass consciousness. To you specifically, we would say, make as many decisions in any day as you can, because there is nothing more exhilarating to you than to direct the energy. And one of those decisions might be, I'm not going to direct any energy right now. I'm just going to lay here and think nothing. One of those decisions might be, I'm going to lay on this beach and I'm going to enjoy this moment. One of those decisions might be, I'm going to create an empire. One of those decisions might be, I'm going to write a new book. One of those decisions might be, I'm going to walk 5 miles before dinner. One of those decisions might be, I'm going to meet someone nice to talk to on my walk. One of those decisions might be, I'm going to be an uplifter everywhere I go. One of those decisions might be, universe, bring to me anybody that would be benefited by my interaction today. Another decision might be, I'm going to be aware of anyone in my vicinity that I might uplift in some way. Another decision might be, I'm going to walk this way instead of that way. I'm going to eat this instead of this. Make endless decisions. Open the outlets to flow the energy. Not because stuff is undone and you need to do it, but because it feels so very, very good to flow the energy.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you later.